Welcome back, everybody. So, finding presents that are personal and sure to be a hit is often tricky, not to mention expensive. But as the saying goes, the way to the heart is through the stomach. So why not give the gift of festive foods this holiday season?
Such a good idea, right? So here with the delicious edible gift ideas to please everyone on your list is award-winning Irish baker Gavan Knox. Welcome to the show, Gavin.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me back.
Oh my gosh, we're very excited because I do feel like nothing beats a delicious gift made with love. And you've got some great suggestions today that are, I think, elevated beyond sort of the cookie tin that I've given out in the past. Starting with, and I'm blown away by this, a chocolate salami. It looks like a real salami! I have never seen chocolate salami. I've seen it in stores sometimes, but I haven't seen it up close like this. It literally looks like a salami.
Well, there you go. Stick with me and you can find out how to make it yourself.
Oh my gosh.
So basically, to start off, I roast some nuts in an oven for about 6 to 8 minutes.
Okay.
And then leave them cool. Then I move on to melting some milk chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate, and butter together. It's all nice, delicious, and melted. Into that, then I add some coffee, stir it together, and then combine that with some dried cranberries, some crushed amaretti biscuits, some orange zest. Put that in your fridge for maybe about 90 minutes till you can mold it, and then basically using some cling wrap, roll it into this salami shape. Now, to give that real look that you're talking about, Jess, you basically just dust it with some icing sugar, and you can brush it down. And then if you're really feeling adventurous, you can go the whole hog and tie it up like this.
Like a salami.
Like a salami.
And you're gonna show us how to finish off the log, right?
Well, no, just for the sake of time, I'm jumping straight to this here.
That's how you do it.
Basically, it's dusted.
This is delicious, by the way. This should be illegal. It's so good.
I truly want to make this for all my friends and family. You can add a splash of alcohol to this recipe as well?
Yes, of course. I mean, I don't know about you, but, you know, a little splash of something, something always greases my cooking engine. So basically, rum or amaretto, add it in there while you add in the coffee. Really, really kind of brings it up.
Oh, I think I would do amaretto because I like that almond.
Also good.
It sounds so good. Okay, my mouth is full because this is so good I couldn't help myself. But the next one we're gonna talk about, my 3 favorite words I didn't know they were my favorite words. Starry, rum, caramel sauce. How do you make this sauce? What are we doing it? Where are we pouring it?
So here we go. We've got some rum caramel sauce here. And basically what kind of elevates this is my kind of touch. We've got some edible stardust glitter. It's that little bit of a festive touch also in there. So basically in a pan, you're going to heat some water, some granulated sugar, some cream of tartar, and some corn syrup. Do that for about 10 to 12 minutes till it goes a deep golden color. Take it off carefully and then add in some butter cubes. Again, carefully, because I don't know about you, but again, no eyebrows is not on my Christmas list. Because it will splash back and it will steam a little bit. So do it carefully and it's all good.
Nice and slow.
Once it's melted in there, add in your cream, stir it in, and then you can add in your salt and your rum to taste and then sprinkle on some of the festive stardust.
And will it stay in a jar for a little bit?
You can keep it in the jar for about 2 weeks in the fridge. Before you use it, take it out and leave it come to room temperature. And here you've got it drizzled over some gingerbread slices, but it also works drizzling over any desserts, over ice cream, or if Christmas gets too much, you can just do what I do and go to the pantry and eat it from the jar. You know.
I feel like you could drizzle this over an old shoe and it would make the old shoe delicious.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
Good. Oh my gosh.
It's really good.
So good. All right. Sorry, I'm so busy eating. Right. So what are some different things you can do with the sauce?
So, we can go on. Popcorn is another way, actually. Put it in a bowl with some popcorn, stir it through, and then basically you got a perfect festive movie time snack.
Oh my gosh. So fudge is a classic holiday treat, but of course yours is elevated beyond just the basic chocolate. Yours is salted, smoky, maple, pecan fudge. How did you make it?
It's quite a mouthful. So basically, what you're going to do is to make your fudge, you've got some evaporated milk, some dark brown sugar, and some butter. Heat that in a pan till it gets to about 236 degrees on a candy thermometer, also known as the softball stage. And then again, take that off your pan carefully. Put it in a stand mixer.
I'm listening.
That's good, that's good. Add in some icing sugar and your flavors. Maple syrup, salt, and some liquid smoke also goes in there to give that smoky flavor to it.
Can I tell you something? My grandmother used to make this, and this is just as good as hers.
Whoa.
Wow!
Well done. I'm out of here.
This is so good. You also use a candy thermometer, which, by the way, didn't know it was a thing. So how do you use a candy thermometer?
So candy thermometer you can get in some stores now or online, but also it just makes it easier to make the fudge. You can make it without the candy
good.
thermometer.
Okay.
It gets to a point, the softball stage, where it will leave a trail when you put a wooden spoon through it, or if you take out a teaspoonful of fudge, drop it in a glass of cold water, it'll actually kind of clump together, and it will be like a squidgy little ball. Hence the name.
Tell me about the liquid smoke, because I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this fudge, because I don't think I like liquid smoke, but I actually don't know what liquid smoke is. What is it?
See, stick with me, I'll show you things. It's basically almost like a liquid, as the name says, but it gives that smoky flavor that you would normally get from barbecue. Now, typical with me, as you said, I use unexpected ingredients, and it brings in that smoky flavor. If you don't have it, you can use some smoked sweet paprika. Make sure it's the sweet kind, because otherwise your fudge will just be hot.
Right. Hot tip.
All right, sadly, we've come to our last dish. Oh my gosh, all right. This is your holiday ginger syrup. We're gonna try it in some coffee.
Yeah.
Talk to us about this as we sip.
So this is gingerbread syrup, and it's really, really versatile. You can make it at the start of the holidays, and it will last you through it. I use it in some coffees, but also with desserts.
So just pour it in, right?
Just pour it in to your heart's content. In a pan, you're going to heat some granulated sugar and some water and molasses. And then along with that, you're going to use your spices. So in this case, it's got cloves, black peppercorns, cinnamon sticks, an orange peel strip, and also then 2 spices you might not have heard of, allspice berries and tonka beans, which are at the front of you there.
Oh my gosh, this is a tonka bean?
Yeah, that's
I just want to
tonka bean.
say it over and over again, tonka
It's
bean,
a fun
tonka
word.
bean.
Yeah.
But you say you can use vanilla instead of the tonka bean, but what is the tonka bean?
Tonka bean, it's the berry from a tree in Southern Americas, and basically it's like a long, wrinkled coffee bean. And it's not so much the look of it that you like, it's the flavor and the smell of it. It's got this really, really intense vanilla flavor and smell with a hint of cherry and a hint of almonds. It's one of my favorite things to use.
Well, can I say you're one of my favorite guests, and I would truly make every single one of these things and give them as gifts. Gavin, thank you so much for these fabulous festive treats you shared with us. And I'm sure you've inspired people to get their baking on at home. So grab your phones and use them to scan our handy QR code to get the recipes right in the palm of your hand. And hey there, wasn't that great? Do you know where you can find some equally good content? Our YouTube page. It's filled with discussions, debates, and some laughs. Head there now, like and subscribe.